This will begin to make things right. I've seen too much of what this town has become without a hero like you. There's no hope for this village to live on from this great war against the demon hound.
Because of you with this formula, we now have a chance to save this town and lift the curse.
Madeline, you have to see this. They're here.
Looks like we've got company. You must get down to the bunkers and get everyone safe there.
Yes, ma'am. You must vanquish the demon before it takes us all.
Attention citizens, the Wolfkind are approaching the village. Grab all items and make your way to the emergency bunkers. You will come up to the surface once it is all clear. I repeat, you can come up to the surface when it is all clear.
You know what to do, boys. If the wolves come, fire without mercy.
Fire!
Madeline? The Wolfkind. They're retreating. But what's a blue box doing here?
Maybe the Reverend was right. Maybe there is hope for us all.
Hey, Doctor, looks like we're definitely not on Earth.
And especially from the looks of this place. I definitely think that sign over there will give us a good clarification on where we are.
WolfVille. Now, that's a strange name for a village. Sounds like a town from an obscure horror film with werewolves. Yet, there's not a lot of carnage going on.
Speaking of that, just look around you. What would be the most important thing you would notice in a village?
Well, for one, people, of course. But there isn't anybody here. There's no sight of human life, Doctor.
Exactly!
Hey, Doctor, did you hear that?
It sounded like a wolf!
Hurry, get out of here, you two. The demons are returning!
Kreig, when I say run as fast as you can into the house and stay with the fighters.
But, Doctor!
Don't argue! Just go, now!
You people shouldn't be out here at this time of night. The wolves come after us.
Hey, don't blame us. We only just showed up here. We didn't know that werewolves existed in this town.
Well, they don't call this place WolfVille for nothing. We must be getting back to the bunker before the wolves attack everyone else. Quickly, you lot, follow me.
I found this strange man hiding underneath the rubble. I believe he's a friend to you, sir.
Thank goodness you're alive!
Hey, Doctor, are you okay?
Pretty much. I got attacked by the wolves, but luckily Skyler here helped me out just in the nick of time. Luckily before the wolves tried to devour me.
I'm Madeline, by the way. Right now, we don't have time for reunions, because you've got more wolves incoming.
This doesn't look good, Doctor.
Looks like our hunter friends know what they're doing. Try to be careful when shooting at them.
The Wolfkind are surrounding the house, and worst of all, we're out of ammo.
Try and find anything that's made of silver, Julian. It's one of their weaknesses.
Right on, man.
Kreig, you alright?
Yeah, now I am. That was a close one.
Doctor?
Luckily, we can help out all these people with this little issue, and then we can head back to the TARDIS and sort everything all out from there.
Doctor!
What is it, Kreig?
Just look at his hand.
They got me.
No. Oh, no. Hold on, Nida. We can't lose you. Not here and now.
He's losing a lot of blood. We'd better be getting him back to the sick bay.
Are you sure that it can help him? For all we know, we don't even know if he'll even survive.
We have to try. I'm not leaving this place until both of you are safe, and once we stop this carnage.
Quickly, you lot. Take his body to sick bay. We'll try to do some tests to see if he's all good and he's not infected.
Infected with what?
We'll explain on the way now. Hurry along!
Quickly, you lot. Get this one to sick bay. He needs serious medical attention.
Right away.
This is just... I don't know what to say, but it's shocking.
It definitely is a pretty sight. Yet this is the only place where the civilians of Wolfville can stay whenever the Wolfkind strike.
Whoa, I'm real sorry this all happened. This is what happens when a deadly conflict breaks out. Innocent bystanders they just hide away here in order to survive.
Yet this begs a question. Why is this even called Wolfville in the first place?
The reason the town has been like this is due to the ever-growing population of werewolves who live within the forest.
We prefer to call them the Wolfkind.
Why that name for them?
Long story short, there were humans like us, just plain living beings. But one day, half of the population has been being wiped out by an unknown disease. So our scientists took some genetic engineering, combining both wolf DNA and some normal DNA.
Which in this case went terribly wrong, causing the entire population forging war against the human race.
It's been like this for 7 years now. We've done everything we can to push the wolf back, but no matter how hard we try, they always keep foraging. And they won't stop until the whole population of the village has been slaughtered.
Well, whatever the case, we're here to help out no matter what.
I might try and help anyone here. I'm not much of a nurse, but... I hate to flatter myself here, but I have done some first aid courses just in case of any situation that might happen.
Smart thinking. Now, Kreig, if you find anything interesting, report it back to me immediately. You got that?
Alright then, I'll speak to you later.
Right then, on to business. I see that we've got a lot of work to do on our hands.
Best if you stick with me by keeping guard on the watchtower. Get a number of werewolves wandering past for that area, just in case they're searching for food.
Sounds like a reasonable plan for me.
I'll check on Nida, see if he's doing any good.
God, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
Try to remain calm, Nida. We are trying to help you as much as we can.
Keep away from me. It'll come for us all.
Listen, the side effects are taking over you. You need rest. You're going to be okay, I promise you.
It's no use. He should have just stayed out there when the wolf got him.
We have to keep trying. We can't give up now.
What the hell has been going on with him?
Can't you tell that the bite mark is driving him insane?
We've tried medication, but he won't take it.
You have to calm him down.
You heard what they said, Delia. Get the serum.
I'm on it. This will put him down for the time being. Until he is cured, no one is to visit him.
Oh, aye, makes perfect sense. He may be asleep. We don't even know if he will ever recover from the bite mark.
And so, my brothers and sisters, I say we weather here in this sacred place. I offer you all a sign of hope, in which one day the wolves will leave us alone, and then both sides are at peace. The session has now ended. You may all go in peace.
Excuse me, sir. Are you sure that everything will be alright? This conflict has been going on for years now, and by this point we've pretty much all given up.
We shouldn't try and judge down on ourselves, my dear. What we have to do is keep on going. And one day, someone will come and make a stand to bring hope for us all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the ceremony. To all of us. You are the reason carrying on for so long.
I usually don't like being praised as a hero. Thank you for your kind words. I hope to see you again next Tuesday.
See you then, Reverend. Thank you.
Hi. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Of course not. I'm always happy to meet new people every day. Now then, what can I help you with?
Well, from what I am witnessing at this very moment in time, it is honestly heartbreaking.
Oh yes, I'm aware it's been like this for so long. I can't even tell what year this whole conflict started.
I can promise you it'll all get better. I have a friend of mine called the Doctor. He could get you all out of this chaos. From what I've seen, he's done the most amazing things you could possibly imagine. He could scare away the monsters with the simplest of words, and he never gives up. He's a legend.
That's wonderful. We sure do need a lot of people like him. I've tried my best to get everybody to stand tall, yet we're still too frightened. Hopefully with your friend, the Doctor, he could help us stop the Wolfkind.
I'm certain you will have the chance to start life again.
Kreig, there you are. Thank goodness I found you. I've been looking for you high and low across this place. I see you've met the Reverend.
He's a really cool man, actually. So, any updates on your friend Nida?
He's arrested now and under heavy surveillance for the time being. However, until he's fully cured, no one is allowed to see him.
Well, that's fair enough. We honestly don't even know what he could act like, if it is that bad. I have to speak to the Doctor about this.
Hey, you come back!
Sir? Are you alright?
Get away from me! You're going to kill me, aren't you? You're putting that needle into my neck.
We're doing everything we can to make you feel better.
Holy Moses, he's become one of them! A werewolf!
I'll hold him off the best I can. Quickly, you contact Madeline. Get her down here now!
So, regarding your friend's infection, I'm probably guessing you get this quite commonly around here.
It happens quite usually around here. Sometimes the Wolfkind takes away a few dead soldiers deep in the woods. They just avail them completely.
Yep, why is it werewolves you have to shoot down all the time? You know you don't have to continue fighting if you don't want to.
I didn't join this war because I had a choice. I only joined because the wolves killed my son. The Wolfkind will pay for what they did to me.
Look, I'm really sorry for what's happened, but getting revenge on them won't solve any problems. it'll only cause more chaos to what we're up against. Because deep inside, still but primitive creatures still learning how to evolve into normal beings.
It feels like what you're saying is like the fight has become more like survival of the fittest.
In a lot of ways, yes. Seems both of us have quite a bit in common.
Of course, both of us are fighting for someone that we care for.
True right. I've seen the same thing my whole life. I've dealt with many losses of my own friends, family, even my own species. I've seen people come and go, giving them new life.
But do you regret it sometimes?
Well, yes. Because I feel responsible for destroying people's lives. I feel like if I keep on going, then how much blood will I spill? How much will it make me turn against those that I care about? How much blood will it take for me to become a corrupted one? From this point onwards, what happens with the Wolfkind ends tonight, and I ensure it to stay that way.
Let's hope it does.
Madeline, we have a serious problem with the patient.
What would that be then?
He seems to be hallucinating from the effects of the bite mark. He thinks that the wolf is in his room trying to kill him.
Stay away from me! Someone get me out of here! For the love of God, please!
Delia, can you hear me?
Oh, it's no use if she's dead. We gotta stop Nida before he kills anybody else.
This way, Doctor.
Thank goodness, Doctor. I was looking for you everywhere.
What on earth are you two doing back here?
He insisted to speak with the doctor. I tried to stop her the best I can.
Look, we get the point, my dear, but right now we don't have any time to chat.
Well, then, what was all this rushing about?
It's Nida. He's in serious trouble.
Yeah, what's happened to him now?
He's almost nearing the wolf transformation. Now come on!
Holy Moses!
He's a werewolf!
Don't shoot! You're scaring him!
No! Nida, come back! Come back!
It's too late. Whatever has become of your friend is no more. He's one of them now.
God damn it! You said that you could fix it, not make it worse.
The process already began once he was bitten. They tried everything they could to cue him back to his normal state. But from what we've seen, it may have already been too late.
Everyone, calm down. I get that everyone has multiple questions, but I am very uncertain if Nida can turn back. The only way we can figure this out is if we all calm down, just take a deep breath in, and count to 4. Are we all better now?
I think so. But promise we can get Nida back.
Look, I don't know if I can, but if we find out where he's run off to, we can stop the Wolfkind before any more people get killed.
Presumably, the majority of the Wolfkind live within the forest beyond the village.
Are you insane? No one ever comes back alive once they cross the borders. Half the time they become nothing but a bloody mess of bones and flesh.
I assure you, Kreig and I are not leaving this place until we put an end to this violent bloodshed. So what would you want it to be? Do you wish to hide in the shadows whilst people are getting killed off one by one? Or are you gonna go up there and fight for what you believe in?
Fine. I just want this war to be done and over with.
Right then, now that's all cleared up. Let's all get our weapons that we need and start searching for the Wolfkind's base. Also, do you have a dart gun?
Why would you need that?
Because I think we've got some big bad wolves to catch.
Oh, pardon me for coming in.
That's not a problem, Reverend. We're needing to leave the bunker as one of the infected patients is out on the loose.
We believe that Nida has gone up to meet up with the other wolves, and since that you're here, is there any chance you can help us find their hideout?
Are you sure that's a good idea, Doctor?
Well, we clearly don't have any other options. We better start moving right away. Come along.
You may need me to help you locate where the Wolfkind could be.
Really?
I've only been there a few times, only to try to convince the wolves to not harm anyone.
It's a bit of a stupid decision to do that.
You two can save your little argument for later. Right now, we've got a werewolf to catch.
Kreig's right, you know. Well, let's roll out.
Are we any closer to the cave yet?
I'm sure it's not too far from...
Hey, Doctor, I think I can see some light from over there.
That's it. There's the cave.
Ha! I knew we were heading in the right direction. Alright, everyone? It's best as we all do exactly as I say. Now, it's time we all stick together in a single file and follow my lead.
Got that.
As you say, Doctor. Oh my god, what is this place? And what's all that stuff?
Seems what we're dealing in must have been some sort of a mad science experiment gone wrong. Or worse, a top-secret government project too advanced to be dealt with.
I remember this place. I don't know how, but my memories of it seem to be coming back to me.
Is everything alright, Cellen? You seem very concerned.
Why should we be? All we don't know about you is that you're insane!
That's enough, Skyler.
Everybody, I have to confess, I am responsible for this.
What?
I created the Wolfkind. I'm the reason this whole war broke out in the first place. It's all my fault. Please, please forgive me.
How could you do this? People loved you and trusted you. Everyone came to you for help, to bring them hope in this brutal world.
Yet, all you did was to hide away from your mistakes. All we've been doing is fighting for nothing, and at what cost?
Look, I'm sorry I did all that. I could, but there is so much more to this whole conflict than you could possibly imagine.
I think it's about time we know a bit more about this whole story. Go ahead, Reverend.
You see, I was originally a scientist. I was conducting experiments on all sorts of manner of creature. Eventually, my curiosity came with my fascination with werewolves. Somehow I knew that there were much more than just mere fiction, when in fact they are more real than most of us think they are.
But how did you manage to do all this? It would have taken you a long time to work it out. Hell, it feels like it could have been impossible.
Now, that's where things go downhill. Everything is going well. I had some help fund my project and keep a good eye on my progress. The company in question was Infinicorp.
Wait, did you say Infinicorp? I worked for them. Doctor, why would they want to work with him?
There's something odd about this organization. It seems whoever is in charge of this company had to let you continue with these insane experiments. Not only has Infinicorp been dealing with Daleks, but has a whole network expanding the universe.
I was aware that the Wolfkind would turn against me, and so I had to rebuild from scratch, build a whole town here in order to put an end to this madness.
But still, it doesn't justify your actions. What you've done is put hundreds of lives at stake. Finding a pointless war from your own experiments is just downright barbaric and immoral.
Doctor, I think I've got visitors.
This can't be good.
We'll try and hold these guys off as best we can.
I like to see this lot burn in hell.
I'll try and get something to stop them.
Oh, as if you haven't done enough damage.
Can you try and figure this out later? Just try to defend yourself.
There's just too many of them.
Just keep using the silver bullets. Cellen, what's your progress in stopping these wolves?
I'm trying best as I can to figure out.
Well, you better make it quick. Just don't know how many silver bullets we've got left. You better go find the doctor.
No! I'm not leaving here without you or Nida.
Just do as I say. He and his friend could be in danger.
You got it. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can.
I'm sure we'll be safe here. Now, did you have the rifle with you?
Right here, Doctor. I have a question. What do you think will happen if we don't find Nida?
If he has become fully a werewolf, we'll try to convince him to turn back into human form. If we're lucky.
And if we don't?
Then we have to do the responsible thing. And that is to finish him off.
Doctor!
It's alright. I've seen this happen before to other people and in Hammer films. And they end up pretty much okay.
Hey, Doctor, look out! Doctor, he's getting closer to us!
Quickly, Kreig! Lend me over the rifle!
Are you sure you properly tested it?
I've used multiple guns before and I think I can get the hang of it.
Just be sure it works, please. Hurry, Doctor! Shoot him!
I'm trying to get a good aim at him! A little closer!
Doctor, hurry! We're losing time!
Now!
Just killed him!
We're sorry, but there was nothing human left of him. By the time you saw him complete the full transformation, he was no longer the person you knew. I'm sorry.
But there was no point of murdering him. He was my friend, you knew it!
Look, again, we're sorry.
Don't even think about saying anything to me. You've only pushed things too far. And when someone takes something special from me, they have to face the consequences!
Skyler, what the hell are you doing?
Finishing something that should have been done a long time ago.
Skyler, put the gun down. We can try and discuss this.
You killed my friend. You both deserve to pay for what you've done tonight.
Then go ahead. Shoot us. But just to let you know, if you do it, you will only make things worse and you'll only become a way worse killer than what has happened. You shouldn't just blame it on us. Kellen's also responsible for the carnage that he's taken on this place in this town for the last few years.
We're not your enemies, Skyler. What the Doctor and I do is help people. Sure, not everything is all pleasant, but both of us are only trying to stop bigger threats from doing stuff like this.
Is this what Nida would have wanted? To see you become a murderer?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I assure you, Skyler, I'll allow any more deaths around here tonight. Everything here that has been caused by Cellen and the Wolfkind shall end.
Doctor! Could you get your ass over here? We've got more wolves incoming.
That sounded like Madeline. She could be in trouble.
What would you expect?
Quickly, you two! We haven't got the time!
What the hell took you all so long?
It was rather a hectic situation, which I think is the best that you weren't involved.
Any chance you can try to get these wolves away from me, because I'm completely run out of bullets.
Don't worry, I've got this. That'll weaken them for a few seconds.
For how long exactly?
Not sure. But you better be quick because they won't be unconscious for very long.
Well, whatever the case, what's the route for the time being?
We need to get back to the village before the Wolfkind wakes up. Kreig, Skyler, Madeline, you better get the hell out of this place.
What about you, Doctor?
I'll stay behind and destroy the breeding chambers.
No, Doctor. You go. I'll be the one to destroy them.
Why you, Cellen? Why would you do such a thing?
Because this time I want to do the right thing. For once, I created these monsters. So it's time that I finish what I started.
Look, I see what you have to do. This is your chance to stop the werewolves by destroying their production line. You're good men, Cellen. You did what you have to do.
Thank you, Doctor. Promise me that you will bury me here in WolfVille.
I promise. Farewell. Until our paths cross again someday.
Well, it's over now. The war has won. The Wolfkind is no more. We finally did it. We won.
I wouldn't rather call this a victory day, Kreig. Thousands of people lost their lives during this war. Not just humans, but the Wolfkind themselves. Although the war's over, I'll never forget them. For those that perished along with them. We should get back to the village. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do back there.
Skyler, are you okay?
No, not really. I've lost someone important tonight. Someone that I've known all my life. I just need some time to be by myself for a while.
Do you think she'll be okay, Doctor?
Do give him time. I'm sure she'll be better when the sun rises again.
There we go. That's all mended up.
I can say, not only will the statue of the Reverend be placed here, not just to remember a great hero, but to all those that fought for such a terrible cause.
It's what he would have wanted. I'm really sorry for your loss last night. I hope Skyler's doing okay.
Thanks, Doctor.
I know she's upset at the moment, so I'm gonna help her recover. Skyler isn't gonna be alone. She needs someone to guide them through these dark times.
Are you sure you can work it out?
Oh, Kreig, you know I can. Watch me. Hi, Skyler. Hope you're doing better. I understand that Nida's death has been a bit too much for you, but you shouldn't give up hope.
Sure, it's all over, but what the hell am I to do now?
You know, Nida wouldn't want you to be like this. Life changes in front of our eyes, and no matter what happens, we keep going.
Well, look around you. The people, as you see here, are working together, rebuilding life the way they would have wanted.
Through the ashes of disaster, there'll be a phoenix to brighten up the way to a brave new world.
Hey, Doctor, do you think possibly another war will ever happen?
Oh, I hope not. Now then, Kreig, I'm thinking of going somewhere exciting. Skyler, since you've been quite a bit of help for us, would you like to come with us?
I'm not really sure, but it could help clear up my mind for a while.
That's the spirit. Let's get back to the TARDIS, Doctor. Let's get out of here.
A TARDIS?
I'll explain on the way there. Come along, you two.
Hey, Doctor. Before you go, I want to thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Madeline. I'm sure your son would have been very happy for you.
I'm sure he would have.
Ah, yes, here we are, old girl.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could fit inside your wee box. It looks a bit cramped from the way I see it.
Ah, no worries, Skyler. Now, once you hop inside, your mind will be completely blown away.
Very well. Here goes nothing. Oh my goodness! This place is massive! It's incredible! How does it look like this?
That's because the TARDIS is dimensionally transcendental.
What does that mean?
All it means it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's slightly complicated to the normal human brain. Now, Skyler, I'm giving you the privilege to join alongside me and Kreig. I think a tremendous trio could work actually rather well.
So what do you think, Skyler?
Please, you can call me Sky.
Sky, I like that. So, what do you say?
Honestly, I don't know. After all that's happened today, are you sure everywhere you go is all that dangerous?
We promise that we'll do the very best that we can to help you, no matter what.
Especially with this place being quite massive. How about this? Why don't we take a few trips across the galaxy and then back in time for tea?
Sounds fine to me.
So, Doctor, are there any plans where we will be going next?
I don't know. Maybe a good click at the randomizer could help. After all, there's no knowing where we're going. This here, my friends, is the famous Frinco Bazaar. The place where you can buy and sell just about anything in the entire universe.
Hey, who do you think you are? Get your hands off me!
Save your talking once you get sold off.